are back with episode 2 of Europa Universalis IV regular time, starting on 1444. It is episode 2. We're on 1465. We are seeing the rise of nations like England and Aragon, as well as Hamanus and Orissa. We're going to put it back on pause. Wait, no. We're gonna watch the The time is officially starting again. Watching the rebellion happening in Italy. We're not sure what's gonna happen now, but Dindi has gotten a territory past Jaunpur, and Orissa has kept its territories in Bengal after winning this massive war. The Ming is still going strong, however, it has lost Burgundian. And we have yet to see colonies. Is this our first colony? No. I do not think that's a colony. Are you? Are you? That's not a colony. Anyways, so we should be seeing the start of colonization in the Americas in this video. And fast forward if a couple minutes, or put this on 2x speed if you want, before we get there, as I recap what happened last episode. So in this last episode, we saw the end of the 100 Years' War, as well as the War of the Roses in Europe, where Brittany won a war against Provence, and France lost. It was losing a war against England until it suddenly took a turn and beat them in Normandy. However, England then took over almost all of Ireland and is continuing to take parts of Ireland here. What was that? Whatever. Here, and it is currently in a war with England, which it somehow is losing. I have no idea what that pink thing is. Austria has gained its coast last episode as well, and Venice has become a power. If you want a reminder of the powers, it is Burgundy in 8th, Mamluks in 7th, Bahamanis in 6th, 5th is Muscovy, 4th is Ottoman, 3rd is Poland, 2nd is France, 1st is Ming. I have no idea what's happening with the colors right now. Something seems off. Right. And it seems like Scotland will fall. Scotland is currently struggling, losing a war to England, and it seems like we have a main power here, as well as in Burgundy, who has finally connected their two territories. We might also see a power rise. Poland beat a war against the Livonian Order to get most of Latvia. Anyways, that's the end of the recap, and we will see what is happening now. So, of course, Denmark took over a lot of Sweden, winning the war, the nation of Novgorod, and took the territories. Bengal is fighting rebellions as well as Ayutthaya. And Japan is looking ugly like normal. However, we're seeing main powers like Hosokawa and Ashikaga starting to rise in power, as well as Koisuke and Hokkaido has also consolidated its power, as well well as there's nations up here in the Kamachas and in southern Siberia, like Oranoki. Anyways, Ming is slowly starting to fall, and it's only a matter of time till we see a full death. Dili is trying to fight Mewar, and it seems as though they are winning. The Ottoman Empire somehow hasn't done anything. I would have expected them at this point to take out Albania, Croatia, maybe even Hungary, Karaman, Syria, and then attack the Mamluks from there, but like they normally do, but right now, they haven't done anything. Lithuania and Brandenburg are fighting rebellions, pretty strong rebellions actually. Let's see how they face those. Denmark is looking strong as usual. We could see them really pull together here and maybe pull off a victory. We are going either till like the 1800s or until there's only one nation left. So we will see. I would like to keep this running as long as possible. This series. And it seems as though nothing's really changed in the war between England and Scotland. But, England has the upper hand here, especially because, okay, what is happening with this red and pink? I have no idea. Okay, I think England is gonna take this Dumay territory. It's only a matter of time till they find the capital. What's the capital? Oh, yeah, their capital's right here. Okay. So Scotland's gonna fall very quickly here. And maybe they should have teamed up with, yeah. Scotland's in full decline right now. And maybe they should have teamed up with France, but they still could, because France is actually on the decline as well. They lost another province here to Aragon. Aragon has been winning on winning. They might not even form with Castile anymore because actually they're almost stronger than them. The Timurids have fallen. Like usual, they're a shell of their former self. Juanpur has completely obliterated Orissa in a crazy turn of events. Juanpur is now coastal. If you've been thinking Juanpur was going to be the king of India, I wouldn't have, but, you know, this is crazy. This is the craziest thing that happened in the game so far, because now it is in a position to try to take Bengal as well. Of India as they are pushing through. Let's see if Ayutthaya can do anything more. They're in a really good position. They could do a lot. And I think we've seen the peace treaty. We've seen the peace treaty between England and Scotland. England is a clear winner. This is insane. England is massive right now. It almost completely eradicated all other nations in the British Isles. They're now Scotland is tiny. It's just in this bar over here and then in the north. And there's only 2 more nations in Ireland. We should see them push out east and colonize maybe Greenland or something. I've never seen some of these nations, but I haven't played this for that long. Especially in the Middle East, I don't pay attention. But I've never seen this Karakorum nation, but it has pushed all the way to modern-day Azerbaijan and Iraq, making it a pretty massive nation. Could rival the Ottoman Empire. Let's see if these two go to war. It could be close, but I think the Ottomans might get out on top. The Mamluks are fighting a rebellion right near their capital, and they're also getting blockaded by some nation. Oh, and they're probably getting blockaded by Medina, which they are currently taking out. There's been a landing point. Okay, Gujarat is currently taking out the small Indian nation. Can't find their name. Gujarat is growing pretty big lately, and Orissa has been getting some land back. It's going to be looking like a small coastal territory, but Swanpur has got its coast, which is probably what they want. Let's see the powers. So nothing's changed, but Harmanis is an 8th and Muscovy is a 7th, and England is skyrocketing. But Ming is in no looks of coming down from its strength. If I were Korea, I'd be scared. Bengal is currently taking out Ava, and we just saw the peace treaty in which they gained this territory. And Delhi is taking out these northern nations like Ujjain and Kangara. Venice is running two rebellions, I think rebellions. Not very what happened. So the Central European powerhouses, especially in the Holy Roman Empire, seem to be Austria and Bohemia, and out of these two nations, I would be rooting for Bohemia, and it looks like Muscovy is in a war with Denmark, which could be because they are both the powerhouses of their respective areas, and Muscovy is making quick work of Danish Russia. Portugal and Castile are teaming up to destroy Morocco. We could see a quick end to Morocco here. Looks like the Papal States are going through. Let's look at the mess of... I don't think I've noticed any major changes here happening. But then again, who actually knows what's happening in the world? Actually, I'm going to turn down the speed one. Okay, maybe that was a mistake.